It hurts to see what's happening around the world. The wars, one continent flooded by rainstorms, the other burning like a sea of fire, where great leaders fight for power and money, drawing lines that cut through lives. I also see small gestures of people helping each other, hands reaching out in the middle of chaos, kindness surviving where nothing else seems to. I don't want to lose hope in the goodness of people, but I hold my heart tight because of what's happening. I'm holding on to the good in people, even when the world feels torn apart. I'm holding on to every quiet gesture that keeps the spark alive in the dark. I'm holding on, 'cause losing hope would break my heart even more. Sometimes I feel the weight of stories I was never meant to carry, but they cling to me like smoke after a burning night. I hear voices from places I've never stood myself, echoes of fear and loss that settle in the quiet parts of me. And I ask myself how we keep walking forward when the world keeps breaking in places we can't reach, when every headline feels like another crack in the ground beneath us. Still there's a quiet strength in people who refuse to turn away, who choose compassion even when the sky is falling. Maybe that's where hope hides, in the ones who stay human when everything else turns cold. I'm holding on to the good in people, even when the world is shaking hard. Oh, I'm holding on to every act of kindness that rises like a flame against the dark. I'm holding on to the ones who keep believing when everything is falling apart. I'm holding on, 'cause hope is still a heartbeat, and I feel it in my heart. There are days when the world feels fragile, like a thin line stretched too far, and I wonder how long we can hold before it finally snaps. But then I see someone sharing what little they have, someone calming a child who is in despair, someone rebuilding the corner of their life with hands that still tremble from yesterday's fear. And in those moments I'm reminded that people can rise, even when everything around them falls. And hope doesn't always shout, sometimes it's just the quiet act that keeps another person standing. I know I can't fix the world, and maybe hope isn't meant to be loud, but every time I see someone choose kindness over quiet reminder that we're not as lost as the headlines make us feel. I'm holding on to the good in people, even when the world is on its knees. I'm holding on to every act of courage that rises like a light through broken streets. I'm holding on to the ones who keep on giving when they barely have enough to breathe. I'm holding on, 'cause hope is still a heartbeat, and it's the part of us the world can't take away.